तो गाइस वेरेवर हम कोई नए स्ट्राइकर को सीन पे बर्स्ट होते देखते हैं, a young striker, promising striker, it always feels good. Over the years, I have watched Wayne Rooney, Robert Lewandowski, Karim Benzema, ऐसे बड़े बड़े स्ट्राइकर्स को मैंने देखा है. From their young days, they went on to score some big, huge goals. The number of goals they scored were amazing. Basically, वो सारे legends थे, of the football. And recently, Erling Haaland है, जो a lot of promise दिखा रहे हैं. And we all know what amazing career he's going to have because the way he scores goals. तो ऐसे ही एक स्ट्राइकर को हमने कल देखा चैंपियंस लीग में. उनका चैंपियंस लीग डेब्यू था, दुशान व्लाहोविच. अभी सच बताऊँ तो मैं जब दुशान व्लाहोविच का नाम सुना मैंने पहले आई थॉट ही वॉज ओवर रेटेड. मतलब नॉट बिकॉज आई हैड सीन हिम प्ले, आई थॉट इटालियन मीडिया उससे ज़्यादा हाइप कर रही थी. मे बी इज नॉट ऑल दैट गुड, बट इटालियन मीडिया उससे ज़्यादा अच्छा बता रही है. देन आई वॉच फ्योरेंटीना प्ले बिकॉज टू बी ऑनेस्ट आई डोंट फॉलो फ्योरेंटीना इतना. मैं सही आई कभी कभी देखता हूँ, बट फ्योरेंटीना इज़ नॉट द क्लब आई फॉलो दैट मच. So, but yes, I did watch him play and I thought yes, he is good. It's not just that they are hyping about him. He is that good. और कल तो भाई जो उन्होंने गोल मारा है, मैं मतलब डेब्यू गेम, पहला गेम चैंपियंस लीग में पहले मिनट में ही तुम अपना पहला गोल मारो तो यार क्या ही कहना है. और मतलब अब देखो उनको कैसे गोल मारा है उन्होंने. यार मुझे गोल को देखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, मुझे क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है यार. मुझे पता है गोल का है, मुझे पता है गोलकीपर क्या कर रहा है, मुझे कोई ज़रूरत नहीं गोल को देखने की, मैं ऐसे ही गोल मार दूँगा. दैट काइंड ऑफ एटीट्यूड ही हैड. व्हाट अ ब्रिलियंट गोल. आई मीन ऐसा नहीं था कि वो कोई बेसिक टैप इन था या इनसाइड द बॉक्स फिनिशिंग था, उनको जस्ट क्रिएट करके दिया था, उनको सिर्फ फिनिशिंग टच अप्लाई करना था. दिस वॉज समथिंग स्पेशल फ्रॉम दुशान व्लाहोविच एंड आई थिंक he will go on to become one of the best strikers of this generation. Now, talking about yesterday's game, two games were played in the Champions League. The first one was between Villarreal and Juventus. The second one was between Chelsea and Lille. Both games were equally good. One was a balanced game and the other one was one-sided. Although Lille tried their best, but Chelsea were too good for them. Talking about Villarreal and Juventus had a wonderful first half. They scored that brilliant goal to Dusan Vlahovic. I thought they created a lot of chances and they should have finished that game in the first half. As the second half passed on, Villarreal became more confident and they started playing better football. Juventus were not all that organized in defense as they were in the first half. And Allegri thinks they played much better in second half. But yeah, I thought Juventus were lucky to get away with the draw. That goal from Danny Parejo, it shows how poor defensively Juventus were in second half. There were three centre backs, yet Parejo was allowed to run through the middle or unmarked freely and go inside and score that goal. No doubt, the ball was brilliant. Pass was brilliant, and then the way Parejo took and scored that goal was amazing. But still, you cannot allow a midfielder to run through a centre unmarked, completely free when you have three centre backs playing for you. So that's poor from Juventus. And I think that's all Juventus have been about this season. Mixed bag. At times they look amazing, they look brilliant, and sometimes they look like an ordinary, bottom half league team. So they will have to do a lot better. They've got a brilliant striker in Vlahovic who will go on to score a lot of goals for them in years to come. But then overall their gameplay has to improve. Allegri's rebuild has started for Juventus, so it may take some time, but they have to at least get into the Champions League next season. फोर्थ स्पॉट ज़रूरी है. और अबव ऑल इनको अगर ये विलारियल गेम के पास्ट हो गए, सेकंड लेग जाके अगर जीत गए, then they will face difficult teams like PSG, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. So ये टीम्स को तुम ऐसे मेंटालिटी के साथ खेलोगे, ऐसे डिस्प्ले करोगे तुम फुटबॉल, तो तुम्हारा तो कोई चांस ही नहीं है चैंपियंस लीग में. So I only hope Juventus improve their performance. They have a team, they have a decent team, they can put on a show if they want, but things have to be set right. Villarreal were brilliant. I mean, to be honest, Villarreal, this is how Villarreal play every game. Nothing new. They are very compact, organized at the back, and they love to sit back and run at the opposition counter attacks. I thought, like I said, Juventus were lucky. That foul by Rabiot was a red card. It should have been red card. The way he put that tackle, I thought Simon Chukwueze would go on a long-term injury, but luckily that didn't happen, and that's good, actually good. But I thought it was a clear red card. So lots to take on for Juventus into the second leg. They will have the home advantage, but ये पहले जैसा नहीं है कि आप अवे गोल मारो तो उसका एडवांटेज होगा. नहीं, अभी अगर स्कोर टाई हो गए तो एक्स्ट्रा टाइम में जाएगा. अवे गोल विल नॉट बी लुक्ड इनटू. this is one change we have got in the Champions League this season. Now talking about the second game, Chelsea and Lille, brilliant play by Chelsea. This is the Chelsea that we always want to see. They didn't have a number 9. Lukaku was dropped on the bench for a poor game in the weekend. Just merely 7 touches. So the number 7 was unlucky that day for Chelsea, but was lucky today because उन्होंने 7th minute में अपना खाता खोल दिया. पहला गोल मारा. Kai Havertz, brilliant goal. The man always is there in to always shows up in big games. So big games में गोल मारने के लिए हमेशा ready रहते हैं. Kai Havertz ने good decision, tactical decision to play Kai Havertz as the number 9. It was false number 9 भी बोल सकते हैं उनको, but yes, it was tactically correct and Thomas Tuchel got the tactics absolutely right. Second goal came from Chelsea's own Captain America, Christian Pulisic. Now Pulisic की बात अगर करें तो मुझे Pulisic, I like Pulisic because it's not just because he's उनका skills अच्छा है और ड्रिबल अच्छा करते हैं, गोल अच्छा मारते हैं, उनका work rate amazing है. You know, at times Tuchel looks to play him as a wing back as well. Although he's not happy playing in that position, but the commitment level, the work rate that he has, where you're defending, to go back, to press. So I like that that in Pulisic. Very few wingers these days have that mentality to track back. You know, Jadon Sancho, if you look at him, he does that. But overall, मैं देखता नहीं कि आजकल के wingers उनको सिर्फ रन करना है on the wings, cut inside, take a shoot. You know, crossing भी ज़्यादा कोई करते नहीं है आजकल. So yes, always good to see a winger helping his wing back out defending. So Christian Pulisic is one of them. But I do want to talk about Chelsea's 2 players which I thought were the best on the pitch. Highly underrated, appreciate नहीं करते उनको ज़्यादा. One of them is Thiago Silva. The other one is N'Golo Kante. Now मैं Thiago Silva को तारीफ जितनी भी की जाए उतनी कम है. 37 years of age, playing in one of the toughest leagues. Now मैं ये नहीं बोलूँगा Premier League is the best league in Europe, but in terms of physicality and intensity, there is no match to other leagues. They are you need that kind of physicality and intensity to play at that level week in, week out. And Thiago Silva is killing it at the age of 37. So very rare to see a player at that age performing, giving a high level performance. He's on par with those top centre backs like Virgil van Dijk and Rafael Varane. So he's brilliant, and I think a lot of credit goes to Thiago Silva for taking care of himself as a player, not lowering his standards down. He came to Chelsea. A lot of people were saying चेल्सी ने तो कोई यार बूढ़े को खरीद लिया है, क्या ही कर लेगा, 1 साल खेलेगा, रिटायरमेंट होम जैसा बनाएगा और चला जाएगा. बट ही शट ऑल हिज क्रिटिक्स डाउन एंड व्हाट एन अमेजिंग प्लेयर बीइंग फॉर चेल्सी. नया कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी साइन करने वाले हैं, तो यार बहुत बढ़िया साइनिंग है चेल्सी के लिए ये. सेकंड प्लेयर है एनगोलो कांटे. अरे यार इनकी तो अभी तारीफ करते करते हम थक जाएंगे. लाइक बहुत ऐसे कम प्लेयर्स होते हैं जिनको सिर्फ फुटबॉल से मतलब होता है. उनको कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता सोशल मीडिया में क्या चालू है, उनको अपनी सोशल लाइफ से कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. उनको सिर्फ फुटबॉल खेलना है, उनको फुटबॉल एंजॉय करना है, उनको कोई कॉन्ट्रोवर्सीज में नहीं गिरना है. मैं तो सिर्फ अपना फुटबॉल एंजॉय करूँगा and I'll be the best. The most underrated player of this generation is N'Golo Kante. He is a brilliant player. As a midfielder अपनी टीम में होना एक तरीके की ब्लेसिंग है. And Chelsea are blessed to have N'Golo Kante as a player. And he ran the show last night. Amazing he was. He truly showed what Chelsea have. Blessing क्यों उन्हें क्या पे Chelsea के. That's how good he was. And it's not the first time. He does it week in, week out. ऐसा नहीं कि he shows up in one game and doesn't show up for the 10 games. He's always been consistent. Performance उनकी always on par रही है with top players. It's just that उनको इतनी ये नहीं मिलती, क्रेडिट नहीं मिलती. मुझे अगर उनको देखता हूँ मुझे माइकल एसियन की बहुत याद आती है. माइकल एसियन was a similar kind of player. N'Golo Kante is better defensively, but yes, Michael Essien, I used to like very few Chelsea players that I like. Michael Essien was one of them. So yes, मैच की बात करें तो 2-0 Chelsea को एडवांटेज है. They will go to France in the second leg, and Lille overall I thought didn't play to their strength. Renato Sancho was only the visible player. Jonathan David से काफ़ी expectations थी, but I think Chelsea defense proved too difficult for him to handle. And yes, it will be a learning from young striker है. उनकी मे बी लॉट ऑफ कैपेबिलिटीज है, पोटेंशियल है, टैलेंट है, और ऑफ कोर्स ही विल हैव अ ग्रेट करियर. दिस विल बी अ लर्निंग फॉर हिम, एंड आई एम श्योर ओवर द वीक्स टू कम, ओवर द years to come, he will improve himself and he will go on to score a lot of goals. So advantage Chelsea as of now in this other game, and I think Chelsea will get out of this round of 32 easily, and next round में क्वालिफाइंग राउंड में आराम से पहुंच जाएंगे. तो उनसे कोई अनलेस वो कोई मैच करे, विच आई डोंट थिंक दे विल डू. Tuchel is a smart man. तो ओवरऑल गाइज बढ़िया मैचेस थे 2. आज मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड और एटलेटिको मैड्रिड का मैच होने वाला है मड्रिड में. तो उसके लिए मैं वॉच लॉन्ग करूँगा गाइस, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूँगा थोड़ी देर में, तो आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हो अराउंड 1:15 के आसपास, तो तभी मैं लाइव जाऊँगा गाइस। ज्वाइन करना अगर आप मैच देख रहे हो तो मज़ा आएगा, एंड विल हैव लॉट ऑफ फन। कमेंट सेक्शन में बातें करेंगे फुटबॉल के बारे में, गोल्स के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, चिल्लाएंगे फुटबॉल फैंस की तरह। थैंक यू गाइज वंस अगेन फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो। लाइक ज़रूर कर देना, आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो किस चीज़ के रुके हो गाइज, फ्री है, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है सर, कोई पैसे नहीं कटेंगे आपके गूगल अकाउंट से ठीक है। तो कमेंट सेक्शन में मुझे ज़रूर बताइए कि मैन ऑफ द मैच आपके हिसाब से दोनों गेम्स में कौन थे। So do let me know in the comment section who was your man of the match for both these games. Thank you very much guys once again. See you tonight for the watch along between Atletico Madrid and Manchester United. Bye for now.